Welcome to Compassion Speaks, where we give a voice to the nonprofits in the community. I'm your host, Stephanie Player, and today on our show we have Norma Weaver, the Tooth Fairy, and Jerry Kurtenbach, membership chair for the Overgard Ponderosa Lions Club. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on our show. I am really excited to be in the presence of the Tooth Fairy here today. Legendary title there. So yes, I want to start off. You guys are with the Overgard Ponderosa Lions Club, and what is that club all about? What do you guys do?
Well, we are a service organization within the Overgard Heber community. A little bit about Lions Club nationally or internationally, really. Lions Club was established in 1917 by Melvin Jones. So we're going to have our centennial in 2 years. We will have been established for 100 years. Wow. About 1.4 million volunteers worldwide with the Lions Club.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. In Arizona, we've got 147 clubs with over 3,000 members. In Heber Overgard, we're a very small community, about 2,500 people year-round. We have 62 members in our club, and we are the third largest club in Arizona.
Yes. Oh my.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it?
That is amazing for such a small community. But that's what I love about our small communities up here, is that we are service-oriented community members, and we want our community to be successful and to grow and to support one another. And we have the people that make up that unique crowd to make these types of clubs and organizations successful. So bravo to you guys. How wonderful.
Thank you.
So yes, let's talk about locally on this level. How long have you guys been around in Overgard?
Our club was established in, I believe, 1980. We have long-standing programs in our community. We do the Easter egg hunt at the park, whether it's raining or snowing. We've been there both times. Over 200 dozen eggs that we put out for the children. It's totally free. We have hot dogs, we have clowns, we have balloons. It's just an annual event. We participate in there's a service day where you clean up the highway, you do things, in your community. We just finished Flags for First Graders. Oh. A national program with Lions International, and we go into the schools, give each first grader a flag. We give them information about the flag, tell them about the symbolism, and promote patriotism in the classroom. So we did that yesterday, and from Sholo we had the Marine recruiters come out in their dress blues and do a flag presentation for us, and it was wonderful, so inspiring for our kids. And we've done that for, I don't know, 10, 12 years now. That we've done that program. We do
the health screenings.
We do health screenings. We do we have a spot screener, which is a device to see if there's any defects in your eyes, any disease, any problems that you might have. And you can use this on a child as young as 6 months.
We had that on the show.
Yeah, that's right.
Nancy,
yeah, you had Nancy.
Such amazing device, so high tech. It's so amazing that it can help the infants, that before they can speak and you can find out that they're having these issues, you can really hit those head on.
That's right. Many years ago, Helen Keller asked the Lions to be the Knights of the Blind, and we've taken on that cause as our main focus in Lions, sight and hearing. So the spot screener just fits right in with that program and helps all ages. We refer them to physicians. We also help purchase eyeglasses, frames, examinations for people who need that.
Yes.
So it's our main focus, but for us, for me and Norma, the dental awareness program that we have is really where our heart is. And we've been in existence for 3 years. September, I think, of 2011 is when we had our first presentation. Over those 3 years, Delta Dental of Arizona Foundation has generously given us grants in excess of $32,000.
Oh my.
And we have impacted more than 3,000 children with that dental program. And Norma's seen many of those children as a tooth fairy.
So yes, Norma, or shall I say Mrs. Tooth Fairy.
Yes.
So you are the one who reaches out to these children. You go out to the different schools and the different functions to be able to, I'm sure, in full dress.
Oh yes, absolutely, with the ribbons and the little posies, and the dress itself just intrigues the children.
Oh.
I found that the little boys want to look up the dress.
Oh no.
I wear pantaloons. And the little girls are more interested in the ribbons and the little flowers on the dress. So it's just precious, and I enjoy being with those children so much. When I'm the tooth fairy, you could run a train in the room behind the children and I would not know it, because I am so engrossed with them. And we have a one-on-one relationship. They can ask me questions. In fact, one little boy asked me, "How did you get that job?"
Oh. And what was your response?
I said, "That's a secret."
Oh, how fun. And to be able to reach out to them, and that it's pulling their attention into something that gets them excited.
Oh, yes.
And also curious about what it is that you have to say, and that's kind of your way in.
Oh,
that's your
yes.
mission, is to educate these kids, right?
Yes.
And let them know the importance of dental health.
Oh yes, I read them a story about Luke and how he brushes his teeth. And I have a very large model of a mouth with teeth in the mouth, and I show them how to brush. Children are inclined to really get in and do this. That's not good. We don't want to do that. We want to do softly in circular motions, and we want to get up behind the front teeth and the lower teeth. And you don't need to use a whole tube of toothpaste, just a little spot of
A
toothpaste
dab will do ya.
There you go. Right.
And be sure to rinse your mouth afterward. And we have we give each child a smile bag. And in that smile bag is a children's toothbrush, dental floss, the 2-minute timer, and toothpaste.
And then we have a coloring book that
Oh
we get
yes,
from the Dairy
coloring
Council.
book. So I take them out one at a time and talk about it, and they get so excited. They're usually in a circle in front of me, back about 5 or 6 feet. But toward the end of the presentation, they have inched all the way up to the front. And when I leave, they come running out to give me a hug.
Oh, what a wonderful position to be in, to be able to
I love it.
make a difference in kids' lives. You know, you're really helping to educate them. You're helping to help them to be more healthy all the way around. And they are just getting a kick out of being able to share that with you. And the experience alone, I'm sure, is impactful for them as well.
Oh, yes.
Because I'm sure kids too, you know, kids hear it from mom and dad, you need to go brush your teeth, you know, this is how you do it. They get it at home sometimes, sometimes not. But it can get repetitive from a parent's standpoint. But when the tooth fairy maybe delivers that same message, it may go a little bit further.
Yes, I tell them brush your teeth twice a day for 2 minutes each time. And then I say that periodically. I'll catch them. And how many times a day do we brush our teeth? Then their little hand goes up 2 times.
Oh.
For how many minutes? 2 minutes. They're so precious.
How wonderful. Oh, wonderful. Very cool. So this started 3 years ago, you said, that you got this going, and this continues to go. And that's kind of what we're here to talk about today, is the dental health education that you guys provide and how you employ it in the communities here. So let's talk about that a little bit more. How is it employed? Where do you go to talk to these children, and when does this happen?
Okay, we go to, in our community, in Heber Overgaard, we go to the public schools and we go to the public library in the summer, younger kids in the summer, but we go to our primary school, our elementary school, junior high, and we're planning a high school program this fall as well. So in other communities here in Show Low, we've gone to Head Start. We've gone to preschools, we've gone to some private schools, we've gone to Jefferson Academy and also St. Anthony's. We have a gal in our organization that contacts schools and, you know, tells them what we're doing, see if they can fit us into their schedule. It's hard sometimes for a school to say, wow, we're going to get away from academics for a moment and let this program come in, but we've been very blessed to have that opportunity in many schools. We've gone to Springerville, we've gone to Holbrook, we've gone to Payson. We had a wonderful experience in Payson. We did see children that day, and then we went to the library. We were supposed to see additional children at the library. Well, it turned out that was a half a day for school, so we didn't get to see those children, but there was a group of adults from a care facility, challenged. They were challenged, and they fell in love with the Tooth Fairy as she walked through the library. So we spent probably an hour talking with them, educating them, giving them smile bags. So this program works for everyone. We, as the Tooth Fairy said, we show them how to brush their teeth. We also talk with parents, children 0 to 3, and we tell them about oral health for their children. I was surprised last year to find that tooth decay is a communicable disease.
Yes, I didn't know that either.
It's one of the top communicable diseases in the nation. When a mother takes that pacifier, puts it in her mouth, and puts it back in her baby's mouth because it's been dropped, any disease that she might have in her mouth, she's transmitting to that child.
Oh yes, all the germs from her
go to the child. A piece of candy, a lollipop. Sometimes parents, they're chewing on their food and maybe they'll give a bite to their child. Tooth decay is a communicable disease, and as well as gum disease. So in the nation right now, tooth decay is more prevalent than asthma. Wow. It's epidemic. We have children in Arizona, I think, I'm not quite sure the statistic, but I want to say that it's 30% of our children have untreated, from 0 to 3 or 0 to 5 have untreated tooth decay.
That's
a lot of that
number.
is, and a lot of it's tied to, well, many factors, but one is the parents' education. Less than a high school education. It's over 52% of those children that have untreated tooth decay.
Wow.
So by educating mothers and babies, we're helping to lower that statistic, giving them that vital information that, you know, they just don't know.
Right.
Just don't know.
And we teach the mothers of new babies how to care for the gums.
Right.
With a soft cloth to rub their gums after they've had their bottle of milk or their formula. And then when the child starts to, when the teeth erupt, then we have, it's almost like a rattle. I wish we would have brought one with
pretzel. Kind of looks like a pretzel with
little tiny
holes onto it.
bristles on it. And we teach them how to use that on their babies.
Oh, what a great way to start that out. You know, if you can build that foundation from the time of infancy, and that creates the habit for the parent to be heavily involved in dental health, but also creates that for the child as they grow. That has been built in from day one, you know, of being cared for in that way as well.
And we know from conversations with our local dentist and hygienist that our program is working. The kids come in to get their teeth cleaned and they go, wow, had a better exam this time. And we've heard from both of those professionals that the educational program that we're providing is working for our children in Heber Overgaard.
And the children are not afraid to go to the dentist.
Right.
Because we also
that fear.
incorporate going to the dentist in the Tooth Fairy program, where the dentist is our friend and he wants to make sure that our teeth are healthy.
Right.
So the dentists are very, very favorably impressed.
Oh, I bet. You know, and I know with small children that is a common fear, and it can be passed down from parents as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Unintentionally, you know.
Absolutely.
So, and being careful of how that is being transmitted to your child, and what does that imply for them in the future on whether or not they're going to feel comfortable to sit still long enough, or even just open their mouth for the dentist to take a peek in there. But yeah, these are all wonderful things that I'm always so thrilled to find out about programs in our community that help with these different niches that make up our community as a whole to keep us healthy, happy, and strong as a community together. And what you guys doing is just, it's such fabulous work, and I'm glad that you guys are here. And I hope that with this program today and our viewers that there will be someone that we've reached that can say, oh, what a wonderful thing. You know, I'm so glad that we have that here. And with that, what do you guys need help with? Do you need help with volunteers in any way? If somebody is interested in helping out, do you need any help with fundraising or any other efforts? What can people do to get involved to help to support this wonderful program?
You know, we are so blessed to be funded by Delta Dental of Arizona Foundation, and they have supported us for 3 years. Right now, we're just trying to spread the word. One area that we really haven't entered into that we'd like to are children that are homeschooled.
Oh, yes.
And getting that message out that we are more than willing to present our program at a public library, maybe at a fire station, at a church, in someone's home. 9 or 10 children would be wonderful. We have information for children of all ages. In homeschooling, sometimes you've got a 1st grader and a 7th grader, and I know that there are homeschool co-ops. So we are really eager to reach out into that community and give them the information. Another way to help us would be to say to your school administrator, your teacher, wow, saw this program, and I'd like my child to be able to participate in that. As I said, we've gone to Springerville, we've gone to Holbrook, we're in Snowflake Taylor, we're in Heber Overgaard, we're here in Show Low, in Pine Top Lakeside. All of the communities here in the White Mountains, we are more than willing to participate in whatever type of event at a school or a church or homeschool that we could. So I know at the end of the program our website and our phone numbers will be out there, and we would love to hear from people that are interested in our program. And of course, if someone would like to donate, we are a 501c3. We are a nonprofit organization, and that is tax deductible.
Yes.
It is, for us, it's just a labor of love. You know, it takes a lot of time for us, and it can be expensive, but Delta Dental of Arizona Foundation has graciously funded us for 3 years, and we are so grateful for that. But we would not decline any donation that someone wanted to give us.
Wonderful. Well, I hope that, yes, all of your information will be at the end of the segment. So if anybody needs to get in touch with you for any of those reasons, I hope that they will definitely take that information down and contact you guys. And I heard too, so this is going to be a surprise for me, that you guys have a big announcement of some kind.
Yes.
Well, we received information from Lions International that Dr. Oz, who is a Lions member, has donated several $million to Lions International Foundation for a health and wellness program.
Yes.
Right now in Arizona, because we do the international president for Lions now is Joe Preston, and he is a member of the Lions Club, I believe, in Dewey, Arizona. So he's the international president. They've asked him to come back to our state and try to formulate some type of a program how we can use these millions of dollars for health and wellness, and we are hoping to participate in that,
I'm on board
program. So Dr. Oz is on board.
How amazing.
We are so
Isn't
thrilled.
that truly amazing?
Well, and I just think too, with that type of donation and publication of his support,
Yes.
will bring even more awareness to the organization as a whole. You know,
Yes,
a lot of people
absolutely.
have heard
We are
of the
thrilled.
Lions Club, but to see what that means, you know, what does the Lions Club do, and how do they support their local communities? What do they do for community members? That's going to bring so much awareness to the organization. I'm so thrilled for you guys. How
Thank
wonderful!
you. We're so happy.
Well, as Jerry said, our prime goal is for education, to educate people what health and wellness is, what dental care is, what oral hygiene is. And by these programs, people are learning, oh, well, maybe I'd better listen up here.
Right. Well, to hear the implications of those who have not followed this regimen, you know, that this is the consequences of poor oral health. And, you know, us as adults, we've experienced some of those
Absolutely.
hardships, you know, and
Absolutely.
so we can use our experiences to help future generations and parents who have young children, to help to educate them so that their children and their children's children and so on can learn and have more information than maybe we did, or make better choices than maybe we did. So,
Absolutely.
yes, wonderful.
Speaking of choices, we have in our dental awareness program the think before you drink.
Rethink your drink.
Oh, rethink your
Rethink
drink.
your drink.
Yes,
Oh.
and we have bottles of soda pop,
Sports drinks,
Sports drinks.
Gatorade,
yes, Kool-Aid, orange juice.
orange juice, everything that you could think, monster drinks that the kids are consuming today.
Right.
And attached to each one of these containers, we have plastic bags with the amount of sugar that's contained, a big gulp, the sugar that's contained. It's amazing. The kids go, oh, but I love Dr. Pepper. Look how much sugar's in
pile
Dr.
of
Pepper.
sugar next to it. Oh, I
And-
can only imagine.
Yeah, and then we have a bottle of water, and we tell them that, you know, this is the best thing to drink. Rethink Your Drink falls into our program with dental awareness. It also falls into the diabetes program that the Lions is involved with. So along with sight and hearing, along with literacy, with diabetes awareness, and with dental health awareness, the Lions are involved in all of these health-related programs to help our kids and help our community.
Oh, well, so wonderful. And I'm just so pleased that you guys came today and shared what it is that you guys do, what you're all about. I'm so glad that you guys are around up here and are continuing to grow in the programs that you offer to help make our community even more healthy and better each day as each day passes. So thank you guys so much. Mrs. Tooth Fairy, Miss Jerry, thank you guys so much for stopping by today.
Thank you
thank
for
you.
having us.
Yes,
We
thank
appreciate
you.
the opportunity. Thank you.
And thank you so much for joining us today. Be sure to tune in next month to hear Compassion Speak. The White Mountain Safe House is a private, nonprofit program dedicated to providing shelter, care, and advocacy for victims of domestic violence. If you or anyone you know is in need of services, please contact our 24-hour hotline at 928-367-6017. If you would like to support our organization in any way, please visit our website for more information at wmsafehouse.org.